actually boiling right now. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have a little different content for you, prepared for you guys, 25 life lessons that I learned as I turned 25. So let's do this. I feel like being 25 could probably equal to have like a midlife crisis at a 50. 20s are most stressful for other 20-year-olds because the variety of people's journeys and paths is so huge that sometimes we're lost, sometimes we just feel lost, including myself. I wanted to do it more openly as a chit chat. That's why I'm sitting in a car. I wrote it all down on my phone. Lesson number 1. If it is a maybe, then it is most likely a no. If it's not a straight up yes, if you're not really sure about something, just take time and see how it evolves. But usually, if you're not being extremely sure, especially in a relationships or about a person, if it's like, maybe, that is probably not the best thing. Lesson number 2. If stuck between 2 or more decisions and have no clue which to pick yourself first, always. No matter what's going on around you, no matter in which relationship you are, no matter in which family you were born or in which circumstances you were raised, you have to pick yourself, your mental, physical, and emotional health first in order to be healthy and stable, great person for yourself mostly, and then for others as well. How can you create a great, meaningful relationships if you inside are not fulfilled or broken or hurt or just you're still looking for your own inner voice? Lesson number 3. You don't have to ask anyone for permission to do anything unless you have some serious obligations or have children, etc., etc. It is your life. At the end of the day, honestly, you don't have to apologize for being yourself unless you're being harmful to your close ones or anyone, basically. If you made a decision on something and you want to change your life a little bit or change your life 360 degrees, all over again, you don't have to apologize for anything. Just explain how you feel, and the right people will get you, and the right people will even stick by you, even though you might choose a different path. So stand up for yourself and don't apologize for stuff you don't need to be apologizing for. Lesson number 4. If you want to make the worst decision, ask everyone else around you. You're so mixed up with all these opinions, and the more you postpone your decision, the more you get used to the situation that you don't want to be in, and then you're questioning yourself, and then you're actually thinking that you're the problem. But at the end of the day, you just postpone it to the point where it became normal for you. You don't want to change your life for theirs. Don't take their advices, because what's the point, Lesson number 5 that I learned turning 25 is a mindset of better an oops than a what if. We hesitate a lot in our lives and we all think we have enough time, but actually we do not. And at 25 I realized the life really goes by quite fast, and things you're gonna regret are the things you didn't do, not the things you did and maybe didn't go well. You can screw up a lot of things in your life, but at least you know the result, you tried. You only have time, like money and everything, that's great, but there's always gonna be some money. But time? No, time just goes by and we run out of time if we don't act upon stuff. So number 6. We all need some time alone to get back on track and connect with ourselves again. It is okay if you want to spend time alone from time to time, including self-trips. Yes, guys, I feel like being in your 20s, the most important and great thing you can do is get to know yourself, spend some time alone with yourself, or don't jump from a relationship onto another one and heal fully in between. And you have to really learn about yourself first in order to know what you want. It's a sign of strength, not a weakness. Lesson number 7. Healing your inner child, yourself, and your inner wounds that you might be bringing from your childhood into other relationships and friendships is so crucial. Just reflect on your life. All of us have some dark sides or issues or psychological blocks, and figuring those out, healing yourself, and then stepping into your life with already healed or at least acknowledged issues is just such a game changer, guys. It's gonna make all of your relationships and business relationships and romantic relationships better, because you're not gonna be projecting your flaws or issues onto someone else. And if you know yourself, then there is a lower probability that you're gonna get yourself into toxic relationships, bad relationships, relationships that are not good for your health. If you know who you are and what you want and what are your boundaries and what's your self-worth, then there is probably not a lot of people that'll be able to manipulate you or just play some game with you. So, number 8. We learn more from our failures than from our victories. Don't be afraid to fail. I remember the lessons that I learned from my failures really vividly, and they were also like a game-changing or life-changing moments in my life that really changed who I was. Like, they restructured my whole character in a good way, of course. So make sure you understand the lessons and you learn from them and become a better person, or you just switch your point of view. That's also a great thing, sometimes, to look at stuff from a different point of view. Tip number 9, meet new people and create meaningful relationships, friendships, and connections. Those that will last and grow stronger with time, because it broadens our spectrum, our mindset. We grow like that. And meaningful relationships, be it friendships or romantic relationships, are what really creates our life so meaningful and worth of living. Don't be afraid to meet new people, even if you're like 30 and you're probably like, oh my gosh, I don't want to meet anybody. I know people are fake, blah, blah, blah. Like attracts like, and your vibe attracts your tribe. Number 10, concentrate and develop yourself in the areas no one can take from you. Improving yourself in a certain field, knowledge, education, some skills, habits, experience, those are all the things that no one can ever take away from you. You know, you can have a nice car, you can have a handbags, jewelry and stuff, but all these things could be taken away from you one day or another, God forbid. But knowledge, skills, education, wisdom, experiences, those are the things that make you truly valuable, interesting, and worthy person. And those are the things that attract like-minded people, and those are the things that are gonna develop your self-worth as well. So never stop learning. So number 11, be inquisitive and interested in all kinds of activities and experiences. Only that way you can figure out what you really want and like. Yeah, a lot of people don't really know all their talents, so I think you should really go out and try a lot of activities so you know what you're talented at. Number 12, self-reflect on your past connections, life decisions, actions, and where it led you, and make conclusions from that will help you structure your life or future for better. To think about what would you do differently, or what certain situation or relationship gave you, and how could you be better, or how could you apply it into a different sphere. Sometimes we don't even realize how much of things we accomplish until we sit down and self-reflect. So number 13, express gratitude daily. Have a gratitude diary, pray, or other form of giving back energy-wise to the universe, thanking it for guiding you and protecting you from all bad and harmful. This is so important. I feel like the feeling of gratefulness and thankfulness is so positive, and during journaling or writing a grateful diary and expressing your gratefulness, you're in such a great vibrations. Every Sunday I journal, I sit down, I reflect, I go to the church, really try to be grateful for everything, for the good and the bad. There's always something in the bad that it becomes actually pretty good for you. Lesson number 14, if you can help others, do so without, of course, crossing your boundaries. Guys, this is so important, and it brings so much joy and positive energy, at least to me. And you can help other people just by raising their mood, by showing up for them in their hard times. You can be cheerful friend. You can help financially if you have the possibilities. You can just help them by giving them your time, which is so precious. Being helpful and help others will actually help you, because you're gonna feel so happy, so positive, so good about yourself. So if you have a chance to help anybody or animals, whoever you would like to help, even in the slightly smallest way, do so, because it's gonna make their life great and your life pretty amazing as well. 15, The people you surround yourself with, you become. Be careful who you let in and who has your best interest in mind. So be very picky of the people you hang out with and their habits, their energies. Lesson number 16. In every relationship, communication is the key. Try to find the right words and express your feelings when is the time, because sometimes holding back your feelings can cause even more trouble. Not communicating actually creates problems. If the other person is also wise and mature enough, they will appreciate you communicating your thoughts and feelings with them. So number 17, I highly recommend it. Try to always keep your relationship or leave a call on a positive note. It's something that is for me so crucial, because I've lost a lot of people that were close to me, and a lot of them were family members when I was a kid, and I have to, after even a slight argument, I either call them back, the person that I just talked to, or I write them a message, but I'd rather call them to hear their voice again, and I leave the call on a good note, on a positive note. I just have to make peace immediately, because you never know. I've lost too many people to risk this situation where you people argue, or you argue with your loved ones, and then God forbid something happens and that was the last thing that you told them. So I'd rather be the first one to apologize. 18. Revenge is not a victory. If it is possible, let go and leave this up to the higher power. Holding grudges is only weighting you down, not the other person. I forgive, but I never forget. Forgiving is actually a remedy for you, because you don't hold grudges. You don't have this bad energy stuck in yourself. You're not fighting it. Just release it. So number 19, never say never, and stop being so freaking sure of everything. Life is full of surprises and twists, and try to be open-minded and don't take anything for granted, because once you start doing that, you'll see how the life flips around and you're gonna end up being like, whoa, okay. Lesson number 20, stop saying I don't, never want, or the other no, because the universe doesn't hear the word no. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might as well get it. I would always say what I wish for, not what I wish not to have, because the universe doesn't hear the word no. Or if you don't want something to happen, you just say, I'd rather if this happened instead of this, but never say the word no. And never. Just said it, but you know what I mean. Tip number 21, the way people treat you is a reflection of them, not you, so don't change yourself for anyone. If people take your kindness for weakness, just let them go. It's a reflection of their inner world. Lesson number 22, you cannot hold anyone in your life, accept other people's decisions and don't take it personally. What is meant for you will find you, and what is not meant for you, you won't be ever able to hold. 23, people don't change unless they really want to. Yeah, please guys, especially women, don't try to change people, okay? People change really rarely, and they can change, of course, but they really have to want that. It has to come from their inner self and inner need. Lesson number 24, everything happens for a reason, and even if now you're confused, just let time reveal itself and show you the way. So true. I believe everything happens for a reason. We just have to look at stuff from all kinds of different points of view to really figure out why it happened. And if you don't know yet, you might as well just wait a few months or years, and then you will understand exactly why things went the way they went, and the things that didn't work out for a reason, because there was probably most definitely something much better waiting for you. And the last one, lesson number 25, show people your affection and love for them, even if it's just small gestures. You should tell people how much they mean to us, how we miss them, and romanticize today's society a little bit, because I feel like it's just a grinding culture. Everyone's hustling and looking at materialistic stuff, but it doesn't matter what the outcome is, but just speak your truth. And celebrate life every day, because we are here only once. Life is precious. Be grateful for who you are, for your health, for your families and friends, and all the experiences that you've experienced so far in your life. With that being said, guys, I just want to thank you so much for watching, for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, Write me a comment maybe, what would you like to see next time, and if you like this type of video. Thank you for watching until the end. I'm sending you positive vibes, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!